Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Rinat Khasanov, and today we're going to talk about American market, about our forecast for S&P, for Nasdaq, for Dow Jones, for overall market. Also we will talk about US dollar index and also about the yield of 10 years American bonds. So we begin with S&P 500, and you see the results are quite good, and mostly are the same as I told you. In our previous video. I told you that there gonna be some kind of flat movement to the right, and we have seen that. Yes, we also see some kind of very high movement, another high movement in a Friday. But it was also very interesting because of the thing which I can describe as splitting of American market, of the way American shares are moving. We have seen another round of craziness about the artificial intelligence, about everything related with it. There was a very high growth of Intel stocks and all other things related with the expectation, very high expectation about artificial intelligence and future revenue, future profit it could bring to the market. In my view, it is a bubble, and a growing bubble. Why so many high expectations? We can see it in the Nasdaq. You see the RCI in overbought territory in S&P 500, in Nasdaq, and it is a clear message, technical message, that the growth it will be very hard to grow again, and I think we will see another flat movement with some kind of downsides. So the reason of such high expectation about maybe some kind of irrational. What are you expecting? How much money you will get? Which is the source of that money? I describe it. I wrote an article about that, and I don't see it. But expectation related with the investment, not with the result, not with the profit, but with the investment in data centers and hardware. In my view, it is a craziness. So it is also very risky to be in this market in such a shares. So in my view, if you are index fund owner, go away and better go to us and follow our portfolio. But now the situation remains the same. Another wave of great expectation. Yes, great expectation. It is a novel by Charles Dickens. But now we see great expectation again about artificial intelligence. Don't be in this way. This is my recommendation. But another part of a market, the Dow Jones, shows us very different direction. You see a bear model, with a very, very significant resistance line. Dow Jones is turning down, but that's why I told you the market is splitting. One part of it overbought, overvalued, is going crazy to the sky, and another part maybe not so overvalued. But most American stocks are on a very high level now. Even we, it's very hard to find undervalued stock on this market. So you should understand. The problem could rise, and we see the problem in Dow Jones. We see overbought levels in S&P and Nasdaq. So my prediction for the market will not be very optimistic. So we are going to our portfolio. Our portfolio, you see, mostly unchanged. Yes, we have some kind of slowing in our growth. We have losing 0.36% per week. But also we are ahead of this crazy S&P 500, and in my view we are near the bottom in most of our stocks. So please consider subscribing to our service. It is not so much, it will not cost you a lot of money. Subscribe, and we will then deliver our portfolio, our model portfolio, which you can follow to your phone, right to your phone or to your computer via our WhatsApp group. Other part of our video, you see how good we were showing to you this head and shoulders model in US dollar index, and another wave of downing in US currency we predict with this technical model. So we see the falling dollar, and we see also the rising yield. Yes, the yield remains on a bull model. Yes, we have seen some reversal in a Monday, but there is no force for the market to buy bonds. People buy artificial intelligence stocks and waiting for what? But when there is a rise in yield, we see the rise in yield, it's very hard to explain why the prices of such stocks are so high. Because we can always calculate the discount rate, and now after that build some kind of financial model, which we do every time, when we made some kind of valuation for American stocks. So to the conclusion, in my view, the market has reached it is reached a record level, but also it has reached its high, its top. So it will be very hard to find any reason for additional rise in the next week. So we will see some kind of down movement, maybe not a crash of the bubble, but some kind of a also, we should not forget that oil is still very high. Market turned to this oil craziness, but you see the overall economy, which shows us the Dow Jones is not in a very good shape. And if we will see some kind of inflation fear, we will see also another way of rising yield. So it will be very hard to explain such a valuation. So please consider subscribing to our service. Thanks for your attention and take care.